rumors spreading round United Texas town about the shack outside the game. And you know what I'm talking about. Just let me know if you wanna go to that home out on the range. They got a lot of nice girls.
Let's do it again. Welcome to SportsVision, the magazine show.
And I'm Bad Mike, looking very
I'm Joe
presidential.
Palo, and of course, this is my buddy
Looking mafioso.
Joining us again on the set,
Fajita.
along with Kathy Lee Gifford.
Kathy Lee. She
Maybe
does
this
wine.
is Kathy Lee.
She does wine.
Maybe this is Kathy Lee.
Of course, Kathy
Have
Lee's
a ball with Kathy
A
Lee.
little heavier set.
Yeah, and she carries
Hey,
more
we
than
got-
13
speaking of
pounds of pressure.
presidential, you know, Saturday I'm having I'm just having a party Saturday.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I won't say what it is. Anybody that understands the meaning of
It's
Saturday?
a fun party.
The day. Yeah, it's going to be a blast.
Oh,
I'm
you ain't
selling.
lying. All right. Hey.
Okay. All right, hey, listen, we are
Tell you
having
about it.
lots and lots of stuff. We've got basketball and wrestling mostly. We've got a lot of middle school action for you as Fajita leaves the area here. And we are starting out with middle school. This is Bradley and Cleveland. It's been Bradley-Cleveland week all week. High school's been playing basketball. They've been wrestling, and we got the middle school here getting ready to wrestle. And it was very, very key with the coin toss here. This team's evenly matched, brought to you by our friend, Trueline and Ray. And there's big Jake Nutley, Travis Craig, and Pete Miller, Danny Coleman, 4 outstanding wrestlers in the area deciding who wins the toss. And it was key because the matchups made a difference. And here's Andy Morris right here, starting out at 80 pounds, and he is going to technical fall his opponent there from Cleveland. Nice original takedown by Andy. Going to end up having him on his back. I don't know, right there we got the 3 points, but anyway, looking good. And here's Travis Cragen going right here.
Do you know that young man?
I know that man very well. Going to do a little snap front head here in just a second. Tries the knee pick, no good. Snaps the front head. Going to run it into a cradle. And he is going to get him over here to his back. There it is. And he does not get it there as far as the pin, but does end up pinning that eventually. And here is Danny Coleman. Pretty good wrestler right here for Cleveland Middle. Ends up with their first match at 94. One of the Coleman brothers, one of the Coleman clan, Matt Coleman and John.
And the Bradley boy there is just in time.
Just in time, Spain, excellent wrestler, just a 6th grader right there going against a tough 8th grader. And a pretty good battle. And here we go, next match coming up, I believe, is Ensminger. Big old Ryan had a big pin for us last night against McCauley. Gets a big win for us here. Looks like he had the guy there, but not getting the pin. Does end up winning by decision. And right there is Ryan Ensminger again, still working for the 6 points. And every point was very close here. We had some controversial calls, some controversial decisions there. Ends up being a very close match. Cleveland's going to end up being on top of the division, tied with Bradley for first place at this point, but does end up beating them head-to-head here. And that right there is Javed Taj.
Javed.
Coming on tough. Right there is Javed Taj. Coming on tough.
Javed.
Looking good. Going to put the guy to his back. This guy's an 8th grader. Nice and thin, wiry, tough. And right here we go. This is Pete Miller. Pete Miller's tough. Mark Fuller wrestled him very well, but Pete, I'm telling you, probably the best in the state, I'd say, around the 115-pound, 117-pound bracket in middle school.
Comes from a good background.
Very good background. Coach Miller and
Down.
Brett, watch him move there. He's going to
Pam, Mom, can't lose Pam.
take control. Got Mark Fuller down on his back there. Again, Trueline, we thank you for bringing this. Pete getting ready to crunch there, but the time ran out. This here's big Jesse Odell, one of the several Odell boys.
One of the Odell boys.
Odell boys. There's Odell boys in high school and middle school, and he's going to end up winning right here for Cleveland as they start their comeback there with Pete and with Odell. And right there was a controversial call there. They gave the 2 points clearly after the buzzer, if you heard the buzzer there, but they did get a decision at that point. And right there is Ballinger for Cleveland, and he's going to end up with the win right there for Cleveland. So Cleveland's coming back here. Matt Ballinger, there's Jake Nunley, and Jake there getting Hampton's his last name. I remember his first name.
Michael.
Michael Hampton.
Michael
Very tough kid, good football player. Jake Nunley gets the decision there. And right here, Kobe Rader gets decision about 185-pounder of Cleveland. And he got hurt there, but they decided at that point the match was won for Cleveland, so they forfeit to Sean Grady. And Cleveland wins head-to-head. Cleveland 6-1, Bradley 6-1, tied for first place. Look at the celebration. They haven't in wrestling.
It's fire, though.
Lots of fire. In wrestling, it's big for them to beat Bradley. And there it is. They're going to have the coach even so excited. He's going to come right out of the stands right there. Going up talking to the Cleveland faithful. And a good win for them, and we're excited about their performance. We were excited to wrestle them. And, hey, that was a great match. 37-29, Cleveland over Bradley. Why don't you give us the results there?
There we go. 80-pound class, Andy Morris for Bradley with a technical fall. 88-pound class, Travis Cragen for Bradley with a pin. 96 pounds was Danny Coleman for Cleveland with a major decision as opposed to a minor decision.
Or a corporal.
Or a corporal. 102-pound class, Ryan Insminger, Bradley, decision. 110 pounds, it was Javed Taj from Bradley with a pin there. 117s, as you saw there.
He shortened his last name. He used to have Mahal on the end.
Taj Mahal. Yeah. Okay. Of course, and Pete shortened his last name used to be Time. 117 pounds, Pete Miller, Time.
His used to be Farmer in
Farmer in Odell. Yeah. Yes, and then, 133 pounds. Cleveland pin there for Jesse. And 156-pound class, it was Matt Ballinger. Cleveland High School, Cleveland Junior High.
Jake shortened his. He used to be your business at the end. Jake Nunley.
167-pound class, Jake the Snake Nunley. Bradley decision there. And then we saw for the heavyweight class, Sean Grady and Sean for Bradley there with a forfeit in the heavyweights. And there you go. As we said, 37-29.
And there we go with some more scores.
This was last night.
Yeah. Bradley over McCauley, 39-31.
You got tape on this?
That was another
do we have tape on this?
At a pin, Travis Cragen at 88, 96, Justin Spain with a pin, 102, Ryan Insminger with a pin, Javed Taj at 108 with a pin, Jesse Thompson with a decision, and Jake Nunley Business with a pin, and Sean, don't call me the Irishman, Grady with a pin at heavyweight.
There you go.
Great job. Upset there.
Wonderful job.
Puts them in tie for first with Cleveland. And
in fact, that was kind of like a mirror of what happened with the Bradley Jr. Baylor wrestling match. Another match we didn't have video footage on.
Speaking of matches, we got to move along. We've got a lot to go because we've got some high school. Bradley High School went to Virginia Beach this weekend. We followed our son there. They had a tough national high school duels. And they wrestled 5 times there, 1-3. Checking the cash bringing you this. That right there looks like that's Jake West with a very good upset pin right there. This guy was a real stud from Christiansburg. Christiansburg looked and they drew Bradley Central High School out of Tennessee. Wrestling in Tennessee? Couldn't believe it. Virginia's a great school for state for wrestling. There's Michael Cragen working on his guy from Christiansburg. Virginia had several teams there, including the number 1 and the number 1 team in the nation here. They're out top 5 this year. Grundy, Virginia, who ended up winning this tournament. Great bridges in this, and the number 1 wrestler we're going to show you in a little bit in the nation versus Matt Keller, number 3 wrestler in the nation, ended up facing off, and it was an exciting match. And right there, speaking of Matt Keller, horsing his guy to his back there, and I'm telling you, Matt is tough. And this Christiansburg guy did not know what the heck was hitting him here. Tried to avoid it. He does end up getting a stick there. And Al Morris, excellent tournament. 4 out of 5 matches there. Al
must have been videoing that. Look, you see more of the Matt than you do Al.
And right there's Matt Wagner.
Speaking of Matt.
140-pounder at Christiansburg. So we lost the first 3 out of 4 matches. And as you can see now, we're starting to dominate in this. And this is the national duels.
Apparently, a prerequisite of being a referee in Virginia in wrestling, you got to have a bald head.
Exactly. And Quinn Gibson, freshman superstar. There it is, the mighty Quinn move, I call it. A hanging cradle, flies off to one side, sticks his man. It's working on everybody, and the guy is a freshman, 5-0 here, national competition. And with the exception of very few guys in the state, these kids will never wrestle 5 matches the caliber of the people they were wrestling here. And there goes Quinn with the stick, I believe. And there it is. I'm telling you.
Quinn the Eskimo.
Freshman. Quinn the Eskimo. Mighty, mighty Quinn looking good. And Big Lee. Lee's a throw artist. I love to watch this guy. He's going to leave his feet. Boom. That looks like all-star wrestling in The Rock right there because Big Lee can toss you. Him and Keontae, 2 of the best tossers in the area. Right there, Rusty Blackman. Going to Oklahoma State, of course. Undefeated there, 5-0. And he ends up going to stick to his guy. And that right there is the pin. And as he slowly dismounts. And right there, as you can see, Bradley does move on from Christiansburg there, and they're going to face Great Bridge, who has outstanding wrestling. They finished second in this national duel right here.
Bridge.
And we did score 24 points, Great Bridge, Virginia. We scored 24 points in this, which people, they were even surprised that we did as well as we did against them. But just paying in the area, just to give you an idea of the site there, it's huge. It's called the Coliseum in Hampton, Virginia. Number 1 versus number 3. And if you listen closely in the background, you may hear that announcer talking about checking it out. This is Matt Keller in the first period. This is a number 1 guy nationwide at 130, ladies and gentlemen. And look at Matt. He's basically roughing him up and manhandling him here. And then Matt's just missing 2. He does not score in this first period. Look at this guy. He's basically on his back. He's splitting. Couldn't quite climb him to score. The back points aren't there. Not a 45-degree angle, for those of you who don't know why. Whistle blew right there. Matt goes scoreless in the first, but as you can see, Matt being the aggressor here this whole first period.
Hey, what was the second thing?
Ended up getting right there, but out of bounds. Did not score his 2. And there's Big Heath. Nice shot. Heath's better side there, exhorting Matt on. And there's Matt again, roughing the guy up. So this guy is Martin. His name is Martin, Michael Martin, out of
my favorite Martin.
And there it is right there. That was Alan Morris with the pin. We left Matt's match there, but he showed you how tough he wrestled.
I'm confused. I don't know about you.
And that was Alan Morris. And we're back over here to Quinn Gibson again with Great Bridge. We're showing you some of the better matches, tougher guys here. And not necessarily not tougher Bradley.
That guy's Great Bridging pretty good.
And right here is Rusty. No, that's Big Lee. Lee Heavyweight Jackson with a stick at Great Bridge. And we're moving on to Hermitage, which was out of Delaware here. Hermitage is a great team, and we're working on the Hermitage fellow right here with Michael Sagan. And there's Adam Raines. Or excuse me, that was Josh Evans before Adam here. This is Adam Raines here.
When it Adams, it rains.
When it Adams, it rains. And Adam had himself a tough draw in here, but I'm telling you, he wrestled tough. And some of our guys are going to come back, like I said, face some guys they'll never see that caliber again. And look mean. Right here's Michael Craig. This guy beat the number 3 guy in the country the night before. Michael ended up losing this 3-1. He gave a point at the end to try to get a takedown. So wrestled a 2-1 match with this guy. And he looked, as nearly all our guys did, as you see Breck Steele wrestle. They look about 1/3 the size. These guys are just outstanding, muscled up. Great teams. And there's Big Lee with the stick on the Hermitage guy, and Bradley after this one right here.
That's my boy, Lee Jackson.
It's going to be 2-1 right here, Bradley is, going into the next match against Camden, New Jersey, who had an outstanding team. Matt Keller, again, working his man over right there. Matt gets on you, buddy. It's bad news. And right here looks like Alan Morris right there going to get himself finished. They beat Camden. Ended up losing to St. Mark's. Travis Craig. We won again.
Hey, how can you identify them from their backside? I don't understand.
That's not easy.
You see them from the backside, you know who they are.
Not easy to do. Right here's a scramble. Right here, and we score right there. And that is Big Adam Raines. Ends up with a win in that match.
Raines, of course.
And checking the cash French. There is Quinn again, just showing you the man there, how well he does. Or he gets that old cradle on, ends up sticking it. This is Camden, New Jersey, and we're going to be 3-1 after this match. That's Rusty. Look at Rusty, got the big C clamp. Pulls that toe in as well as pulling the head one way. Ends up trying to stick his man. Bradley wins 42-21 over Camden, New Jersey. He did lose this next match to get eliminated from St. Mark's, but finished in the top 6. Quinn Gibson, Rusty Blackman, Lee Harris, all 5-0 there, gentlemen and ladies out there. That's very impressive. Bradley finishes in the top 6 out of 16. There's your scores, 57-11, beating Christiansburg, losing the Great Bridge, beating Hermitage 48-24, and beating Camden, New Jersey 37-21, and falling to St. Mark's, Delaware, who finished 4th in the tournament. So how about that? That's some awesome high school wrestling.
You know what I'm thinking? You know what would help the high school wrestling events? Of course, let's move on to this graphic, then I'll tell you.
Okay.
Very good point. Remind me of it.
It's the Blue Raiders.
Dalton Classic. 24 teams were in the Dalton Classic. Cleveland Blue Raiders finished in 7th place. Nathan Jones, 1st at 145. Keemore Keonce, 1st at 215. Carter Wright, 5th at 112. Jonathan Morrow, 6th at 152. Drew Helmstetter, 6th at heavyweight. And let's mention Keemore in this particular Dalton Classic. Did he not beat a wrestler that was undefeated in 91
some huge number of matches.
And Keontae took him.
Was the OW. He was the outstanding wrestler.
Yeah, he was. Outstanding wrestler.
Let's move on. I believe we got some more graphics here. There we go. There's, and just 2 nights ago, Cleveland just shreds Notre Dame, usually traditionally a good wrestling school. They got an ex-Clevelander, Billy Hayduck, over there. 103 pounds, Taylor Clement with a major corporal captain decision. And 112, Carter Wright with a pin.
Major
119,
pin.
James Sinkagel with decision. 125, Matt Morgan, tough kid with a pin. 135, Alex, Bill Curtis's son, with a pin. Nathan, number 1 in the state at 145, Jones with a pin. Jonathan, don't call me tomorrow, with a forfeit win. And Josh Bonham with the pin at 189, 215. Keymore just off that great showing in Dalton with a forfeit. Didn't want any part of him. And at 275, Drew Helmstetter with a pin.
You know, Robbie Derrick is watching Nathan Jones real closely nowadays.
Bradley Central, 66
you know that, don't you?
to 6 over Central of Chattanooga Central. I'm not going to read all those off. Everybody from Bradley won. The 6 points from Central. Jake West was sick. We forfeited 119. So everybody wins there for Bradley at that.
Okay, my idea.
Let's hear about your...
my idea. Tell me this wouldn't help wrestling the match and even be more of a crowd favorite. Somebody gets in trouble, tag team.
Tag team.
Have another guy standing outside the circle. He tags up and he comes in.
I'm tagging either Rusty or Big Lee.
Of course.
I mean, who would you tag?
I would tag
Rusty or Key.
That's right, or Key.
Or Key, coming after somebody.
Hey, or even Travis, the way that kid wrestles.
Tagging. We're tagging to a commercial right here. We're going to show you some more of you. We got some bumps coming up. Take a look. You're going to see yourself sooner or later.
Yeah, you will.
People from all walks of life have discovered that Check Into Cash offers a simple solution to one of life's most difficult situations. It happens when an unexpected expense arises and it's just before payday. At Check Into Cash, you write us a personal check and you get the cash you need instantly. We'll hold your check up to 14 days. You can be in and out within minutes. The next time you need quick cash for whatever reason, go to Check Into Cash. It's quick, easy, and confidential.
Call toll-free 1-877-262-CASH for a Check Into Cash store near you.
Wake up to Hardee's. Treat yourself right to the best tasting biscuits in the Good Morning Live.
Hardee's, America's best tasting biscuits. Now get 2 Hardee's made from scratch sausage and egg biscuits for just $2. 2 for $2 for a limited time.
Gonna bounce into breakfast. Nobody can match. Biscuits and Hardee's, made fresh from scratch, just like Mama did.
Demands on time are ever increasing. That's why over 2 years ago, First Citizens was the first to offer extended business hours. Enjoy drive-through convenience, 7:30 a.m. to 7 p.m. weekdays at our Farmland Corners main office and Inman locations, with full-service banking 9 a.m. to 12 noon on Saturdays. While some things change, meeting the needs of our community will always be our reason for being. The bank, First Citizens Bank, working harder to make your life easier. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Get back to where you once belonged.
Hey.
3, 2, 1.
I knew those.
I was behind.
I knew those little guys on there. That was
Did you?
Mother's Day. They were going around saying Happy Mother's Day. So we're up to May in our catch-up on what's going on, and catching up on
Very
what's
nice
going on.
mothers those 2 young men have too.
We're Sedgeway. Is it Segway? Sedgeway?
Sedge
Basketball.
wedge, sedge wedge.
Basketball.
You want a sedge wedge, yeah.
We're Sedgeway into basketball, and we're going to start out with 12 and under.
We got basketball.
At
Come over
Black
here.
Fox. The girls and the boys, let's see what happened over there. Here we go. There is the Black Fox girls getting ready to play the game and looking fine. And number 24 right here, Callie Eldridge for Black Fox, drops it through the hoop. But number 12, Rachel McKay then is going to kiss that off the glass. Do you think she meant to? Coast to coast, high off the glass. Number 22, Laura Elder in the basket as Sandtech brings you this great action. Number 22, Elder again after we take a look at the Black Fox Indian cheerleaders. Elder again now is going to grab the ball, drive their court. There she is. She's going to lay it up and in, and she can move 12-10, visiting Oak Grove at the half. And now we got the dance team's going to start cooking for you here in just a minute for Black Fox. There they are.
Very colorful floor there.
Rocking and rolling. Check out Black Fox. Kelly Eldridge off the glass again. Ties it at 12. Setting up a play now. Oak Grove. This is Bryn McCracken over to McKay. And McKay scores.
I don't care.
That's right. And Eldridge with another bomb off the inbounds pass. And here's Black Fox now leads 16-14. Oak Grove Falcon cheerleaders now. They're getting fired up. Look at that gal. Look at her. Isn't she cute?
Growing his hair out.
And McCracken of Oak Grove. Here we go. Now she's off to number 16, lays it in for 2, and the lead is 2 with 2 minutes to go. 30 seconds left now. Oak Grove with a 2-point lead. Timeout. They're getting instructions on just exactly what to do. Black Fox is going to have some second chances now to tie the score. Down 2. Don't get the first one. Scrambling for the ball. Going to take another one. Don't get it. Take another one. Don't get it.
No good.
Oh, man. Oak Grove is going to hold on and win 18-16. Nice game there. Oak Grove Black Fox. Great game with the girls there. Now we're on to the boys. So this is the second half, and they're coming in from the running through, I guess I should say, the paper. Sort of reminds you of football. This is Richard Engel, and a bucket now by Riley Dottie off the pass from Engel. And Dottie again. And Dottie don't dawdle as here he comes down the court. How about that? Are we like reaching? Dottie! He tosses. It's a half hook and a half J, but it's halfway through the hoop before we can finish telling you about it. 24-11. Black Fox at the 3-quarter mark. Oak Grove scrambling back. Number 44 is going to kiss it off the glass. John Willis. 24-21. 2 minutes left. Oak Grove. 10 unanswered points that Oak Grove made. Oak Grove down 2, and John Willis is going to bounce one in here off of the timeout. There they are. Where is he? There he is.
We'll find him
Where is it?
somewhere.
24-21.
The door.
Yeah. Okay, where it is. There's the inbound pass.
Player.
There's John Willis. There it is off the glass. I knew he was coming up. 1:40 to go. Now 2:06 to go. It's 24 all. And we got a tight one. Dowdy drops in 2 calmly with 1 minute 41 left. No problem. He's going to sink him and put him up. 26-24. 53 seconds left now. Black Fox Barnett. Darby Barnett sinks one. Now watch this. Look at the follow by number 2, Justin Knight. Darby's going to make another nice attempt. Just misses. Floating. Jordan-esque. Midair. Here he comes. Oh, I'm ahead of myself. 26 all. That wasn't Dottie. That was Willis again. Here's the shot by Dottie coming up here off the Darby Barnett shot. 27-26.
Right,
here's Darby Barnett. You're not that
good.
confused.
3 times.
Here's Darby Barnett. Watch it. Here it is.
You folks believe him? I don't.
Here it is. Well, look at
been wrong
this
3
guy.
times
Look at
in a row.
Justin Knight. Look at Justin Knight right here. Justin Knight's gonna Jordan S. There it is. Up and he scores in midair. Pops it in. Black Fox is gonna go on to win off of that shot. 31-26.
Good ball game.
All right.
What are
Great
you
ball
reaching
game.
for my
I'm just
paper? Your
letting you know.
paper?
You're just
keep
about
your
up.
stuff. I keep my stuff.
You're just about up. How about that for some 12 and under action? Oak Grove Black Fox girls and boys.
You look like you're scared to death.
And now we are headed to the 10 and under. And Joe, you
I've
take
got
it away.
it. I got it. Here we go. Mayfield at Charleston, 10 and under girls. Pass from Charleston Canup to a running bank shot there. Made it 2-0. It stayed like that. Listen to this. First quarter of the game. The dandy shot. That right there tied it up at 2.
That was Bianca Westfield.
Bianca Westfield. They gets a putback. 4-2 Mayfield at the half. You'll see here. There's the cheerleaders. Mayfield cheerleaders as they entertain the crowd.
Not a lot of scoring. Let's get some great heavy defense.
A lot of defense.
Heavy
in this ball
defense.
game. Yes, sir. Mayfield cheerleader. There you go. Charleston Cat slams one through in the 4th quarter. And Mayfield will go on to win this ball game 9-6. Boys, 10 and under. Charleston at Mayfield coming up here after you look at the scoreboard for about 10, 15 minutes. There we go. Charleston, 40. Tyler Dunn with a nice feed.
He's cracking my head.
Stephen Brewer for 2. Charleston 10. Brown banks one in. There you go.
He called it.
Bucket and foul for 10 Brown.
There it is. Oh, he eats some
Charleston,
more right there.
3-point play.
He's eating some
See
more.
that? And then we go again here.
42.
Got Mayfield down 42. Justin
Long
Lawson
bomber,
back.
Justin
Hold
Lawson.
on, I'm trying to catch up with your writing. More of Charleston's Brown, number 10. Nice. It's 22-9 at the half. You'll see the score here, I'm sure, coming up. And we'll keep the count right at about 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes.
More of a rebound right there.
All right, here we go.
That was
We've got-
Bryce Sharp.
Wait a second.
You're caught up. 49-17. Nice job. And Joe, as you can tell,
Hush.
he attends them all in
10
person.
and under basketball,
He attends
girls
them all in
top 5.
person.
Here we go. North Lee 14-0, Oak Grove 12-1, Hopewell 10-3. Let's go back. I don't even know where I'm at.
no,
Ross
keep
is
going.
8-3, Valley View's 8-4. We're not going back.
There we go.
We're moving on.
Keep
10 and
going.
under basketball, girls. This was the scores as you saw them there. Black Fox beating Waterville. It was another game, 21-10. Hopewell over Valley View, 23-7. Oak Grove beats Ross, 19-10, and Truett over Blue Springs, 15-9.
I wonder if you got the boys.
I got the boys right there, 10 and under basketball. Boys
Talking to
top
me.
5. Huh?
You're talking to me.
Talking to me. You got to be talking to me. 11-0 for Ross as they are undefeated. North Lee 12-2. Charleston 11-2. Prospect 10-2. Stewart is 9-2. 2-2. And now we move on to the scoreboard. Scores. We see Black Fox beat Waterville boys action 20-18. Hopewell over Valley View 28-10. And Ross beats Oak Grove in a squeaker 28-27. And then look at that. Blue Springs 24. Truett 20. Now we'll move on to 12 and under basketball. Girls top 5. North Lee 8-1. Stewart 7-1. Hopewell 6-2. Black Fox 6-3. And Oak Grove rounds out the top 5 at 6-3.
North Lee and Stewart are always up there. You know
They always are up at the top. They've got very good ball teams. Stewart score here. Stewart beats Truett 36-22. Oak Grove 18. Black Fox 16, as you saw. That was a squeaker ball game. Michigan Avenue over Charleston 28-4. Arnold beats Taylor 20-9. And Waterville over Prospect 35-11.
What did Taylor do? Why did Arnold beat Taylor? I don't know what Taylor did.
Boys
Dad
top
beats
5.
him.
Oh, Hampy. Boys top 5, 12 and under basketball. Prospect 11-0. Taylor Howard.
Yeah.
Southern Heritage.
My mother was a Taylor.
That's from one time.
So my new blue jeans. Go ahead.
Ross over. Oh. Ross 10-1, Arnold 8-3, Michigan Avenue as well as 8-3.
Sun's rising slowly over
and
there.
North Lee is 7-3.
Are we back?
We're back. No, we're
Not
back.
yet.
12 and
12
under basketball. This is scores, and we're going to put all these on there because I put them all in. Stewart, I've got 4 more pages. Stewart over Truett 33-25. Black Fox beat Oak Grove 31-26. Michigan Avenue 47, Charleston 18. Arnold over Taylor 29-24. Prospect beats Waterville 23-6. Ross 40. Valley View 23, and Mayfield over Hopewell 35-33. Another squeaker ball game there, 12 and under basketball.
Squeaker ball game.
Huh?
We had some other good basketball, and we're going to move on.
You got one in your hand.
We're going to move on to middle school action, and we're coming right at you. We're going to head to Cleveland versus Truett in the 7th and 8th grade. 21-19 at the half. We pick it up there, and we're going to show you first some of those fancy Truett cheerleaders looking good and doing their thing. There they are.
Fine.
They're fine. And brought to you by Hardee's as Andrea Ector of Cleveland cleans up the glass. And off the miss, lays it back in. And Truett now for the putback as Jessica Kitts banks it in. Cleveland up 27-24, 39 seconds left. And they're trying to run out the clock here in just a minute. There they are, trying to run it out. Last chance for Truett's coming up here in a minute, though, after they get out of bounds. Trying to run out the clock.
You wrote
there it
it
is.
down.
They're out of
You still
bounds. They stepped off. They're going to get one more chance here. Down 27-24. Could tie it with a 3. But it's going to be F-U-T-I-L. There it is. Wait a minute. There it is. He's going to give them the best effort. So they're coming up. And off the glass, no good. Cannot get another score. Clock's going to run out. Cleveland's going to win 27-24. Cleveland over Truett in the girls' game. Boys' game now. Truett, Johnson Cope with the J at the top of Cleveland. And here we go. Cleveland's Dylan Douglas now with a nice move around his man. Lays it in. And here we go with big Alex Goldstein. Played a little football against that boy. Steals the inbounds pass. Off the glass and through. And now Matthew Whitman of Cleveland is going to miss. But number 44, who is that? That's big Kyle. The man, Clayton, is going to pick it up. And again, Kyle Clayton. The man is deadly at baseball, at basketball. It don't matter. And here we go with Blake. Grab, clap, tap, 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 grab apple tree with a nice move around. Good. That was sweet. And here's Cleveland's Douglas again through the hoop. And Crabtree is going to answer back with the bomb. So I wish. And now we're back to Goldstein. Will miss. But Douglas is going to clean it up right here and through the basket. Nice little hanging jump. Truett now is going to make a score right here. It is out of baseline, Jay, and it's good. 41-32 at the half. Lovelace, got to put him in there doing something. Coming up, and there's right there was Crabtree again. And there's Lovelace.
Way ahead of yourself.
I'm just a little bit ahead of myself. There's Lovelace right there with the bank. And there is Douglas one more time. And it's going to be 49.
All right, now you got the girls action. Go ahead. Cleveland Truett girls.
We're on to the Cleveland Truett girls. And down there, that was Jessica Dalton right there laying it in for Truett. Cleveland's number 20, Holly Rogers, though, former athlete S of the week. She banks it in. She's tough, I'm telling you. Dalton right here for Truett is going to drive around and lay it in. Nice move. Shake and bake around her defender there. Feet inside to Rogers. One more time coming up. Money. I tell you, she's tough. 11-9 Cleveland after a quarter. Cleveland again, number 44, Whitney Sauer coming up with the putback. Right there she is, and there's the putback. Cleveland now 19-12 at the half. Second half action, Allison Rader. She is a great point guard. Not with a three-pointer. Money again. Cleveland now pulling away. Pulling away 31-19 after three. Rogers off the feed here from Rader. Nice feed. Nice turnaround. Bank J for two. Truett. Shauna Johnson's going to get in the action.
I'll just sing.
Trying to bring him back. Shauna with a little jump hook. Johnson again. Going to try to do some more. There she is off the board right here. And she gets the board, and she's in, and not enough, though. The final, Cleveland 44, Truett 32, on to the boys' 8th grade game. Here's the tip-off coming right there. There it is. And who's that in the middle? That's Charles Little. Charles Little, middle, jump center for Cleveland. Gets the jump, but, however, it's for Truett. Matt Reimer's going to be the guy that scored the first basket of the game. Takes it right down, bumps it in. And here's Chris Brady right here on the putback off the miss. Chris Brady up. Drops it through. Cleveland's on a break now. Number 11, Joe. My dad's name's Larry Kugler. And off the basket. And Truett's number 32, Reimer now. Baseline J. Good shot. Swish, not off the glass. And here's number 12, Josh Phillips for Cleveland. Outside, no problem. Drops it in. 10-10 at the quarter. We got us a good game working. But number 23, Dustin Fromm, will help get Cleveland on a run.
Where's
you know, Big
from?
Dustin, he's from the same place that Chad's from. And here's number 45, John Dillard for Truett.
Jack is from
trying to keep him in. Is Truett coming back? Maybe, but no, not with Charles Little and Joe Kugler working here. Here we go. There's coming to it. There's Little. Misses, but Little makes it. And here we go again. There it is. This is Joe Kugler with the three. Little and Kugler.
See, when you say money with Kugler, you mean entirely different
29.
meaning.
They're back in the lead. Let these girls talk. Some Truett sweethearts with a bump force there. But we're right back at it because Big Little says rejection. You're not coming into my house or your house and doing that here anyway. And off the jumper right there at the top of the key. Look at this. Little is playing big as he makes another one right through there. And, man, he is taking over the ball game at this point. And another one right there. Little, he just keeps coming at you. And Little, again, 51-42. In your final Hardage Middle School basketball score, 51-42, Cleveland takes
They
the
go
game.
on to win.
And you're going to go on to give us some more middle school action.
Basketball.
You got to give me just a second here, though, to find my paper.
Boys.
Okay, go
Over
ahead.
Cumberland County, 66-37. Follow the bounce.
Justin Hare, 13 points. Kellen Pickle, 11.
Oh, yeah. 9th grade Bradley Junior girls, 45. Cumberland County Jets, 29.
Tambora Crow, 12 points, 13 rebounds.
8th grade Bradley Junior boys, 35. White County, 23.
And Big West, former Athlete of the Week, Suter, 14 points.
8th grade Bradley Junior boys, 47. Cleveland Middle, 38.
And Suter playing down to the 8th grade game, 18 points, 14 ribbies.
Yeah,
Jordan with 10.7 ribbies. And Rebs, I should say. Ribbies are RBIs, Rebs are rebounds.
Right.
Joe Kugler, 13 points. Dustin Fromm, 13 points for the Raiders. Cubs are now 10-1. Go on to the girls.
All right. Well, we still got Truett to talk about here. 9th grade Truett over Ottawa, 47-32.
Amy Prendergrass, 15 points, 7 rebounds for Truett.
All right. Seventh grade Bradley Junior boys 55, Cleveland Middle 27.
Josh Carter for the Bradley team, 11 points and 6 rebounds.
Seventh grade Bradley Junior girls over Cleveland Middle 50-32.
And Ginger Harness with 23 points.
Ken Harness, sir. Seventh grade Truett over Baylor 38-29.
Jeffrey Garrett, 15 big points.
15 big points. There you go. Middle school basketball now. We'll move on here to high school basketball and with our Superior Sporting Goods scoreboard. And as you'll see, as we talk about it here, Charleston Panthers over Hiawassee Dam 80-67.
Is that Hiawassee or Hiwassee or Hiwassee?
It's Hiawassee.
Hey, we'll see what it is. Ashley Turner, 28 points for Charleston.
Is that it?
That's it.
All right, Charleston Panther. Wait a minute. Wait, that's Charleston Panthers.
Yeah,
come on.
Well,
come
Ashley
on.
Turner
She
had
moved
28.
up to play to the Panthers.
Okay.
All right, Charleston Pantherettes 69, Hiawassee Dam 48.
Yeah, and that was Tyler Fennell, even though that's the Panthers, not the Pantherettes, with 19 points. On to the Cleveland Raiders.
All right, Cleveland Lady Raiders over Cumberland County 38. No, let me back up there. Cleveland Lady Raiders lost to Cumberland County. Very sad. 46-38.
But Marisha Hickey poured in 12.
Cleveland Raiders over Cumberland County 73-59.
Take a look at that. He was in the pink, as is that number. Cameron Wesley with a big 4-0. We had to highlight it.
And made it a lot bigger than his name, too. Okay, Bradley Barrettes beat Red Bank 83-42, Michael.
83-42. That must have been where Brittany Jackson scored 31.
Time. Bradley Barrettes over McMinn 59-45. Michael Cragen.
And that must have been where Brittany Jackson scored 26 with 10 ribs.
All right, Bradley Bears beat McMinn 57-25. Cragen.
That's got to be where Brad Donigan scored 22 for the Bears.
And how about this one? Bradley Bears 71, Red Bank 66. Craig Gunn.
It's too late, too recent, too good, but they win. And we are going to do some more of those commercial bumps. We're bumping. We're going to see you. Get on TV. Here we go.
Look at them yo-yos, that's the way you do it. You play the guitar on the MTV. That ain't working, that's the way you do it. Money for nothing and your chicks for free. Now that ain't working, that's the way you do it. Let me tell you, them guys ain't dumb. Maybe get a pistol on your little finger.
Since 1906, Cleveland Bank & Trust has helped many people like Kay Jenkins build and purchase homes in our community. Our experienced mortgage specialists offer the most competitive interest rates available and a wide range of mortgage options. Whether you're buying a new home or refinancing an existing mortgage, Cleveland Bank & Trust helps you fulfill your dreams of home sweet home. Cleveland Bank & Trust is part of your life, all day, every day. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Chiropractic Clinic, located at 2020 Keith Street in Cleveland, offers complete chiropractic care. Dr. Russell Smith and his friendly, dedicated staff can help relieve chronic back pain, neck pain, headaches, allergies, and also sport-related injuries. Cleveland Chiropractic Clinic has a licensed massage therapist on staff and 2 certified in-house x-ray technicians. Complete insurance filing is available and 24-hour emergency care. Phone 472-1140.
Man, I am running short on cash with the car repairs, and our wedding anniversary is coming up next week. I need some cash, fast. But from where? I know. Matt was telling me about how First Southern Cash Advance helped him.
May I help you?
He just wrote them a check, and he got the cash right away. That's easy. I can do that. Then First Southern holds your check until your next payday.
It's quick, confidential, and helps take care of life's really important things.
First Southern Cash Advance. Cash when you need it most.
Yourself.
Hey, I saw Price and Green, 2 great coaches right there. Both of them disciplinarians too. I'll tell you that. Green, I don't want.
Hey, you know what I'd like to see? I'd like to see Green and Price maybe have a wrestling match.
I tell you.
Or a basketball game.
I don't want any.
Or a football game.
I don't want them to do with either one of them.
All right, you're right.
But you know what?
You're right.
Alan Gray Alan Gray wants to do us a favor on 10 and under basketball as she squeaks.
She squeaks.
Hey, won't you buy me? Anyway, here we go. 10 and under basketball, and you got it, big boy.
Okay.
Let's take
Sorry about that. Here we go. 10 and under girls, Blue Springs Truett. As we see here, the girls getting ready for the action. Coach giving them last words of good advice. Here we go. Emily Hilliard scores 2 for Truett.
It's in the back.
Right there. 9-1 for Truett at the quarter. As you can see right there looking at the scoreboard. This, of course, brought to you by Allen and Bill Gray, All-State. There's the Truett cheerleaders. 472-6111 is your phone number there. Truett cheerleaders. Look at this.
That guy's in.
They're just resting there. 11-4 Truett after third quarter. You'll see here. Here we go. So that was quick. Basket for Truett. 11-4. Holly German with assist to Haley Keith.
That's Holly to Haley right here.
Holly.
Holly.
Haley, up.
To Haley. Holly.
And up and in. And there you go. Blue Springs, Kayla Emerson. Nice. Here.
That's Truett right there. There she is. That's the Holly to Haley.
Is that Holly to Haley?
That's Holly to Haley. There's Blue Springs Emerson right there. Emerson, nice shots. That was great.
That's the name of our baseball team. Hey, 18-6 final. Truett wins. And there you go.
Well, you know, sometimes you just got to get whatever basket.
Here we go. Boys game. Truett break. Here we go. Bo Bynum with breakaway.
Bo knows basketball.
Look at this. And there it is. Justin Torbett.
Torbett was in orbit right there.
Truett. I did not write.
Hurry up.
Thanks
You're
goodness.
going to miss it again.
Justin Torbett again. I got it. Timeout. Stop. Stop the world. I want to get off.
Who are you hollering at? Nice cheerleaders.
Blue Springs cheerleaders there. That's what I'm yelling at. Hey, girls.
Looking good.
Don't even turn around. They're ignoring me, too.
Look at that,
Hey,
sweetheart.
Brad Scoggins.
Wait a minute. That's
Here we go. Bo Bynum. Put back for Truett.
Bo.
Hey,
Bo
knows
knows basketball.
Oh, that's scary. We said it together. Blue Springs Seth. Stollard. Sweet. It's written. Patrick Guy with 2. What a guy. John Kleinert for 2. Watch that here.
On the break.
Look at that. Stollard, Blue Springs, again. Check this out. Look at this. Long shot. All right. Do it. 17-14 after 3. Cheerleaders there.
Check the crowd out.
Bring the crowd on.
A lot of moms and dads involved there.
A lot of moms and dads.
I can click my heels on
Yeah, you can. That's when you do that. Here we go again. Tanner Smith gets Blue Springs close. Kleinert again for Truett. Watch. Right here. Look at this. Holy smoly. Smith answers for Blue Springs. There you go. And Matthew for Blue Springs. 2020.
Matthew Jimenez.
2 minutes.
Jimenez.
I'm reading. Oh, we're on.
We're on. And guess what?
I'm not reading.
What was the final score?
Final score is Blue Springs with a close one. 24.
24-20. That's Fajita.
Four points. Too bad.
Again on the set.
And watch her. You're hurting her now.
Oh, she's fine. You did a pretty good job there.
Hurt my ball.
You did a pretty good job. He went and watched every minute of that game, I'm telling you.
Like he did.
Good. All right. Hey.
Thank goodness for
We
his
had some
wife.
more middle school. Oh, by the way, Alan Gray, thank you very much for sponsoring that. All-State.
And Bill. Why do you keep forgetting Bill?
Bill, I know Alan.
Yeah, but Bill's a nice guy, too.
Bill's Alan's dad, so he kind of started the whole thing.
Yeah, and he's the
Guess
mentor.
what? One more middle school game. We've already given you Cleveland. We've given you Truett. We got to give you
Folks,
Bradley.
look at how neat.
They played
Nice
Baylor last night. Let's take a look. Bradley at Baylor as they get warmed up, ready to go. Third quarter, Bradley up big already. Once we get started, watch the second effort by Casey Suter. There it is. Second effort, Casey scores. Good. Bomb coming up here by the little gal with the big game. Jackie, don't call me Vlasic, Pickle in the basket. Now Sandlin's going to get a rebound and 2 points right there. Sandlin with the board, turnaround. Oh, there she is, off the board, in. Good job, Sandlin. Sandlin again is going to be inside with the rebound as the bank helps bring us some Bradley basketball. Thank you for the bank sponsor. 36-10 after 3 as Bradley keeps kicking tail. There's the cheerleaders enjoying every single minute of it. We're going to go to the fourth quarter. And last year's elementary athlete of the week and the most valuable player in the Diamond Club tournament coming up here. That's Lauren Casada. And she takes the feet inside and Money and Fawcett with the feet inside. So guess who? Casada, one more time. Cassida. See, we did that last year.
You did.
Bradley cruising now. It's Cassida off the glass. Now here we go, pushing it up court.
You say Casada, I say Cassida.
Here she comes. There's the pass. And she found Hamby, and Hamby found the hoop as Bradley runs away with it. 58-14. Onto the boys' big Jacques. Jock McClendon, that big man, inside, off the glass, taking up space. McClendon on a dish now from Houston Phillips. Watch this, there it is, McClendon, the foul.
The big boy.
And there's the cheerleaders one more time, and here we go with Bradley. And there's some break coming up, here it is. Oh, they're up big.
Focus.
15-0, there it is. Who is that count? There it is, nice
you better not
dish.
say that.
Nice big Jock to Adam Hunsucker right there. And here's Big Jock again, good, and fouled. And Hunsucker coming up with the J right over here. Nice speed from Houston Phillips. Money inside to Josh Carter right here. There's Josh, there's the basket. And Cody Smith is going to come from way downtown at the Monument Building. He scores, the bench is pumped, and Bradley, 54-25, as they sweep Baylor, boys and girls.
54-25. Yeah,
How about that?
And you see that line across there? That's our, like, you know when you watch Fox and they have the first down line, excuse me, the football game? That's what that is there.
That's
What is that?
That's just a little thing we got in there. You know, we know what's the first.
We don't charge you extra for that either, folks.
No, but I tell you what, we should charge you extra to watch this gal play basketball, Athlete of the Week from Charleston.
That was a good segue.
Yeah, that's a
You're
good
learning.
segue. And I tell you, this gal is good, and she can score. She's a leading scorer.
Good as me?
Better than you in a basketball court. And her name
Nobody's better than me.
Ashley Turner. Let's
Nobody
take a good look
is
at
better
Ashley.
than me, Cragen. Nobody.
We'd like to thank Checking the Cash and Tommy Caldwell for providing the plaques and trophies that we get, and Checking the Cash for providing this segment every week. And next to me is Ashley Turner, and Ashley Turner is a senior basketball player on the Pantherettes of Charleston, and she's been doing outstanding. She's the leading scorer this year, kind of the spark plug, and she had a big game the other night against Hiwassee Dam, had 28 points. Ashley, tell us a little bit about your last year here at Charleston.
Well, it means a lot to me. I want it to be memorable for everybody, and I hope that we will be able to work hard and, you know, succeed in the district and the region and go as far as we can, because I really feel like we can, but I just hope that we can do the best that we are capable of doing.
Well, I was just talking to your teammate, Leslie Davis, and she was sort of telling us about, you know, the four of you have been together all this time, and, you know, it's winding down. It's time to finish strong, so how are you feeling about that part of it?
Well, I think that if we pull together as a team that we'll be able to, you know, do anything that we really want to, and I think we will. Like you said, us playing together will really help, and then playing with some of the others for a while, it helps in the long run, so I think that we'll succeed in all that we do.
And Coach Slater, how do you feel about her? Give us some good words about her. I know we've met her, and we feel like she's a fine lady and a fine coach. Tell us what sort of influence she's had on you. I'm sure it's mostly been positive anyway. She's standing over there, so we're kind of winking at her at the same time here.
Yeah, it's positive. She's there for us whenever we need her, either on the floor or off the floor, and she's always giving us encouragement. And, you know, if you have a problem, you know, off the court, you can just ask her, and, you know, she's there for you, and she'll help you to give you the advice that you need. She's just great.
And besides that, tell us about who else might be a role model in your life, a player or maybe even a parent, somebody that's influenced you.
Well, my parents have influenced me, because, you know, they make you work hard anyways.
Give us their names.
Mike and Kathy Turner.
Mike and Kathy Turner. Well, we really appreciate your outstanding performance this year on the basketball court, and we are recognizing you for that. We will have a plaque from Tommy Caldwell at Cooper's Trophies, and Checking the Cash is sponsoring this segment for you for your outstanding performance, and we appreciate your time today. I'm going to give you your hat, and you get to say your little line here before we go on.
Thank you, SportsVision, for making me Player of the Week.
And thank you, Ashley Turner, and continued success.
Thank you.
And thank you, Ashley Turner, for being our Athlete of the Week.
What an Athlete of the Week.
And thank you to all our wonderful sponsors. We're going to show you
Checking
some more.
the
A little
cash.
bit of you first on the
Checking
bumps.
the cash.
Check the cash. Athlete of
Alan,
the
Steve,
week.
Mama, check it out. Globetrotters lost for the first.
I should have learned to play them drums. Look at that mama, she got it sticking in the cameraman. We could have some. And he's up there. What's that? Hawaiian noises. He's banging on the bongos like a chimpanzee. Oh, that ain't working. That's the way you do it. Get your money for nothing. Get your checks for free. We got to install a microwave oven, custom kitchen deliveries. We got to move the
Factory Warehouse is your headquarters for GE appliances.
Come in and see all the quality GE products at our huge showroom located next to Blockbuster Video. We now offer the new GE Advantium series, the biggest innovation in cooking products in over 50 years. Appliance Factory Warehouse and GE, serving the Cleveland area proudly for 20 years.
Appliance Factory Warehouse, we're the time-saving, money-saving, sanity-saving store.
Good day, I'm Knox Horner, President of Ocoee Environmental Services. On behalf of Ocoee Environmental Services, we want to thank all of our customers in the area. As a 100% locally owned and operated company and the exclusive solid waste contractor for the City of Cleveland, we understand the need for our customers to watch their bottom line. Ocoee Environmental Services and city officials were able to save the city taxpayers in excess of $1,200,000 over the term of the agreements. Now that's a relationship that works. We would appreciate the opportunity to review your solid waste plan with you and see if we can help reduce your waste disposal costs. Thanks for your time.
If you live or work in the South Cleveland area, now there's a Southern Heritage Bank office close by. The new Waterville Springs office on Dalton Pike. Stop by for a visit, rock on the front porch, or relax in our big, comfortable living room. If you're in a hurry, we have 3 convenient drive-through windows and an ATM. Southern Heritage Bank, where traditional values are important. The phone is answered by a real person, and the staff makes banking easy. Stop by soon. Southern Heritage Bank, now on Dalton Pike at Red Food Drive. Member FDIC.
Chicks for free, money for nothing, and the chicks for free. Get your money for nothing, and the chicks for free. Look at that, look at that. Money for nothing, oh, and the chicks for free.
Welcome back to SportsVision, the magazine, where it may be cool outside, but inside we're sweating like dogs.
Yes, we are. And we've had
Look at Fajita.
Unbelievable action we've had. You know what?
Great
We've
show,
promised
it's been a great
these
show.
people out here the top 10 bits. And you know what? We've just been crashing through, running out of time. We think we may have a special guest. We just got word coming in here.
Yeah.
So what we want to tell you is the bits are coming. We've done 10, 9, and 8. 7, we're going to get 7 on next week and cut right down the line, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And what is
Blast
going
off.
to
Oh.
Is it going to be the fight? Is it going to be the fajita football?
Who knows?
You're going to find out.
It's going to be the pancake thing.
But hey, you know what? We heard Clinton's in town. Haven't we? Is that what you heard?
Clinton was in Clinton, and then he decided to come to
And
Cleveland.
he's here, and the thing is I think he's going to visit the set here. He's, you've heard about how egotistical the guy is. He wants to be president forever. I don't think he's going to leave. Do you think
He doesn't understand 2 terms.
Yeah,
and
2
you're out.
terms and that's it. I mean,
lucky he had to.
And the thing is, he's divided the whole country here. I mean, George Bush is having trouble getting people behind him and stuff. And old Clinton, I bet you know what? If we were to see him, do you think he would leave? Kind of like remember how the people are behind him. Remember how all the Boys Club boys were behind Rocky? And
yeah, James Cagney.
James
Angels
Cagney.
and Dirty
What was that
Faces.
movie?
Angels with Dirty
Faces.
Yeah,
They were
that's
behind
right.
him. And you know what happened was, I mean, he had to convince Rocky because Rocky was tough and Rocky
he
was
wasn't
amazing.
yellow.
He wasn't yellow. Hey, Rocky don't die yellow. I don't believe it. Rocky don't die yellow. Well, listen. You remember how he talked? You suppose we get Clinton to not, to go like a big baby so nobody likes him? Nobody likes him. Go like a big baby.
Yeah, I think it would be easier to
He could be a wino so people wouldn't like him, and all of a sudden they get behind Bush. We can help the country.
We could help the
Are we
country,
going to
but
do that?
I don't think he'll do that.
Hey, well, let's show
out
the,
there?
Yeah, he's coming in and let's show the people about what we're talking about Rocky, though.
Yeah, watch this.
Yeah, watch
He's gonna die in a big way. Sure he will. They'll never make him crack.
Nothing yellow about Rocky.
You bet. Remember what he said at the trial? He said he's spitting their eye. He'll do it, too. He'll laugh at him. Sure, he'll show those phonies up.
Did you enjoy your dinner, Mr. Sullivan?
Yeah, it was pretty good. Only the meat was kind of burnt, and I don't like burnt meat, do you?
Listen, big shot, you got only 10 minutes to go, so don't try stalling around with that priest pal of yours. 10 minutes in that hot seat. I'm going to tell the electrician to give it to you slow and easy, wise guy.
How's Soapy and the kids?
Pulling for you all the way, as long as there's the slightest hope from the governor.
Well, it'd be a whole lot easier to handle me out of the way, won't they?
It's up to you, Rocky.
Huh? You mean walking in there? That's not going to take much.
I know that, Rocky.
I might sit in a barber chair. They're going to ask me, got anything to say? And I say, sure. Give me a haircut, a shave, and a massage. One of those nice new electric massages.
But you're not afraid, Rocky?
No, they'd like me to be, wouldn't they? But I'm afraid I can't oblige them, kid. You know, Jerry, I think in order to be afraid, you got to have a heart. I don't think I got one. I had that cut out of me a long time ago.
I want you to let them down. You see, you've been a hero to these kids and hundreds of others all through your life. And now you're going to be a glorified hero in death, and I want to prevent that, Rocky. They've got to despise your memory. got to be ashamed of you.
You asked me to pull an act, join Yella, so those kids will think I'm no good. You asked me to throw away the only thing I got left, the only thing I've been able to take away from me. You want me to give those newspaper synopsists a chance to say another act, join Yella.
But Rocky, you and I all know that you're not.
You're asking a nice little favor, Jerry. Ask me to crawl on my belly, last thing I do in life. Not done, Joan. You're asking too much. You want to help those kids? You got to figure out some other way.
But it's impossible to do it without your help, Rocky. I can't reach all those boys.
You know, wait me, Screw. What's your face?
It'll be the last face you see, big shot, and it'll be the laughing at you.
Don't get near me now. I'll spit in your eye again.
Good, stand back. Now, boy, Rocky. Make your own company.
So long, Rocky.
We won't be long. So long, Rocky. Rocky, please.
No.
I don't want to die, oh, please. I don't want to die, oh, please. Oh, don't make me burn now. Oh, please, let go of me. Please, don't kill me. Oh, don't kill me, please.
Rocky Sullivan died a cow. I don't believe it. I don't believe one rotten word of it. I don't believe it either. If anybody says it's true, I'll... He couldn't die that way, not Rocky, couldn't. It's all lies, lies, I tell you.
Hey!
He ain't yellow.
He ain't yellow.
He ain't yellow.
Yeah, we know he's not yellow, but he did it for the good of the people. The kids worshipped him.
Speaking of good of the people,
And he
what are we
stopped
doing
by.
with this
Here he
guy
is.
here?
This is what we're talking about, Bill. Let me tell you something. The close election, the Florida thing, all that, and the country's divided. You've got to unite. You are here. You've done a masterful job of getting the people behind you. They love you.
No.
You got to get him behind
You got a
George
year out
W.
of
now.
office.
No.
Saturday, baby. You're out of here.
You're
no,
out,
I'm
pal.
staying. I'm staying.
You can't.
No, you
I'm
got
staying.
it.
Your term is up.
You're done, pal.
No.
Your term is
Two
up.
terms
No,
and you're
hey,
out.
Hey, they couldn't touch me. Impeachment? Kryptonite, baby. Bring kryptonite. I'm staying.
Hey, listen, no. For the good of the country.
Bill.
Bush is taking over. You
Yeah.
got to get the people behind
Billy
you.
boy,
You got to do
you're
something.
out.
What can you do? You
No.
got to go off crying like
No.
a baby. You got to squeal and
Yeah.
whine.
No,
like you
I'll
be
spit in your. I'll spit in your eye, Mike Cragen.
No, you're gonna bug.
No,
How
I'm
do
the
you know
man.
me that way?
I'm the man.
No, if you
No.
act like
You have
that,
to
then
cry.
you'll
You
get
have to
No,
But
let W reunite
If you
the
go out
country.
like
Not me.
you-
No, they stole it from my boy Al.
I
No.
told you.
No.
For the good of the country, please.
Come on, you gotta go.
Get out of here,
You
man.
gotta go.
For the good of the country.
Get out. Let's go.
See?
Get out of here, pal.
You're
You gotta
gone.
go. Come on.
For the good of the country, please.
It's for the country's sake.
Please,
Come
for
on.
the country.
Do something for the country every once in a while. Let's go. You're out. Let's go, pal.
He's not going to do it.
Come on.
Hey, there's W. Come on in.
There's W. There's W.
Come on in. Go. I'm the president. No. Wait.
You gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go.
You think you did it for the people? Unite, baby. Unite. This is the man right here. He did. I'll tell you what. Just like Rocky didn't die young. Clinton went out of baby. Just like we asked him to.
He wouldn't have been.
He's a better man than that man he was.
I tell you what, this is the man coming in.
W.
This is the guy.
Congratulations.
This is the guy.
You say goodbye. I say hello.
Yeah, we're helloing here. We're helloing. We got 4 years of euphoria. You did.